Okay, Paul. How did you become interested in Colombian women?
I've become interested in Colombian women from talking to my cousin. He was also a client for my Colombian wife, and he had an excellent experience with it. So, what he had told me, and based on my own travel, just noticing during my trips to South America, I went to Peru back in 2017 and then to Colombia in 2019. And wow, okay, I was just impressed with what I saw, and especially comparing that to what I know back home in the United States. And it wasn't a hard choice. I didn't need to be convinced.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
I understand.
See,
Uh, what were your expectations of this personal matchmaking service before coming to Colombia?
okay, what my cousin had told me and what I've found as well after using the service is that it really helps me maximize my time. I've been here for 18 days now, and in that time I think I may have gone on 18 dates, I'm not even sure. But that really helps with finding the right one, because without that, if I had to meet 18 women under my own steam, all the logistics of calling, the dating site service, coordination, flakiness, all of that. Yes, it could be possible, but not as likely. And also, there's a little bit more of a curated experience where I can narrow down exactly what it is that I'm looking for and express that and find someone that's more compatible for me.
Okay, nice. What did you do before regarding finding a foreign life mate?
Like everyone else does, I was on dating websites like Latin American Cupid, and also just meeting in person, although that's a little bit harder. There used to be a time where it was strange to meet somebody online,
Yes.
and now it's getting to be strange where you meet somebody in real life, although that's still possible. I've done that too, but it's just it's more exhausting. Certainly, I'm exhausted after this trip, and I didn't have to do a lot of the work. So, yeah, dating sites would be the answer there.
Yes. How many times have you been to Colombia?
This is my second time. I went in April of last year, and now here I am again.
Okay.
hmm
And how were your experience regarding finding suitable woman for a serious relationship?
I've met a lot of women that, from the last couple of weeks, that are very serious about meeting a foreign man. And well, while I got to have an interview with them and find out if we're a good match, I still need to develop that. But I've made several contacts that I'll keep in touch with when I return home, and I'm looking forward to returning possibly as soon as March, if not by May.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. And how were your experience using Latin woman dating sites and dating apps before my Colombian wife?
The big problem with a lot of the dating sites that I've dealt with is that it's really tough to find someone that's serious and intelligent that is, I don't know, it seems like a lot on the dating sites are just using it for entertainment because there's a low threshold to enter. There's no cost normally to the women that join that site. There's many fake profiles.
Yeah.
And yes, there are real people. I've met several women from there that are good people. It's just that they're lost in the multitude. There's just so many that are out there. It's very hard to narrow it down.
You cannot be sure if they are real or fake.
Well, you can determine that, but it's going to cost you some time,
Yeah.
because you gotta get a phone number and then chat with them for a while, and a lot of times that just goes nowhere. They'll give out a phone number right away, and it's a real person on the other end, but it's like watching paint dry, talking to them. It's just not so exciting. So
yes, probably they are looking for fun and nothing else.
not necessarily that. What I've run into is just boring people. It's just super boring. Like, it makes me uncomfortable to talk to them. So while the photos may look good and they may be real, there's just not a lot to offer besides just something to look at. And yeah, that's been my hang up with all of the dating sites. But yeah, there's good ones on there because I was on there and I think I'm good. I'm decent enough.
Yes.
And now I'm using My Colombian Wife. It's not like I just got better by doing that. And I think a lot of the same women that I would have met on there are also using, they're just discovering that's not working for them and they want something better. Yeah.
Yes. What do you like most about our personal matchmaking service in mycolombianwife.com?
What I would say is that it helps me leverage my time because I'm very busy working back home, and to do the pipeline that's necessary before getting here to have people ready to meet once I arrive. It's hard. It's very hard, and as you know, Latin women are very jealous. Yes, very jealous. And if I would have a date, one wants to pick me up at the airport straight away, and then after maybe the next day I want to meet someone else, and then I gotta answer questions like, "Hey, where were you yesterday?
Yes.
What happened?" It's tiring. It's tiring.
Yes.
So my answer is that the best thing about it is that it helps leverage the time, and I think on some of the days we did, I think we had up to three dates on one day. Normally two, sometimes one, but yeah, there's just no way that I would be able to do that on my own.
Okay.
Not with his, even if I had all the time in the world when I was at home. No, I don't think I could set that up.
Okay.
Too old for that.
Yes. Okay. Would you recommend My Colombian Wife to other single men who are seeking a wife in Colombia?
Yes, I would say so. It does cost more than doing it the other way by joining a website like Latin American Cupid, but you got to ask, what's your time worth? And how serious are you looking for a life partner? If the answer is that you do value your time and you are more serious, then I think it's a worthwhile investment. It's not a small fortune. It costs something, but it's not unreasonable. So there you go. That's what I'll say about that.
Here we go. Okay. Have you found one of two ladies where their mutual interest was the highest and which you are planning to redate?
Yes, I believe there's 5 total that I'm going to keep in touch with, and since I've been so busy with going through the 18 or so women that I have met while I'm here, I haven't really had time to redate all of them, and it's really a shame. It's a good problem to have, really, but I'll re-engage with them when I get home and then just see what develops over time, and then come back here and take it to the next level.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
It sounds very good. Okay, Paul, so I'm glad to meet you, and I hope you feel very well here with our service and with our help.
Indeed I am. Thanks, Carolina.
Okay, thank you.